Hello there! How has the day been treating you today? Hopefully it's been treating you good, and if not, well, you might not have come to the right place, but you never know, you might have came to the right place. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm doing a reading your comments video. These seem to be fairly popular, and I'm not that much of a popular channel, to be honest. In fact, my subscriber count is so low, I can quite easily notice when it's gone up and down. In the last week, for example, it's gone from 30 to 29, back to 30, then back to 29 again, literally in the space of about 4 days. I have no idea what's caused that, but I'm thinking that something like this might help get more of the face behind the voice known, and maybe that'll encourage people to subscribe, maybe it won't, who knows. Anyhow, so I'm doing a reading your comments video with a bit of a difference here. I'm looking at my spam folder. Now, for those of you who don't actually operate your own channels to any degree, or if you, technically you have a channel, if you have a YouTube account, then you have your own channel. What you do with it can vary. You can just sit there and watch other videos, or you can try to become a YouTube content creator. And it's debatable how much quality there is. In some cases, sometimes it's quite high quality, sometimes it's quite low quality, and sometimes there's other people like myself who are just absolutely winging it with no idea what they're doing, and having obviously no success. Regardless, you still have your community settings filter that you can go to, and on that you have settings for, amongst other things, likely spam. And so far, I've had some comments, some are in the genuine area, so to speak, and others are being held back. The likely spam does not show up unless you actually OK it, okay? Nobody else will actually get to read those unless you yourself actually click OK, this is not spam. But I'm going to look at the spam filter itself and just see what it's thrown up at me here. So first up, we have Ecuadorian Gamer. Great video, bud. I liked and subscribed. Maybe you can do the same to help me grow too. Thanks and keep it up. I look forward to more of your stuff in the future. Now, if you have read anything on my channel at all, you'll know that I've actually got a very specific part of my description saying that I do not like for like, I don't sub for sub, and so on and so forth. I do not do that at all. If I like your stuff, then I will subscribe. If I like your video, I will hit the like button. If I have something to say about it, I'll hit you up with a comment. But I'm not going to sub for sub. Fortunately, the very next comment is along the same lines. It's from Bryce Makes Films. Awesome vlog. You also have a great channel. If you want to help each other out by subscribing to one another, let me know. I just found that one a bit oddly worded. If you want to help each other out. That just, something about that just doesn't grammatically ring true to me. Possibly he's not a native English speaker, but who knows. In fact, looking at both of these channels, Ecuadorian Gamer does seem to have some content, but he doesn't seem to have uploaded for a good few months. And as for Bryce Makes Films, he seems quite legitimate. He has over 9,000 subscribers, so why you would feel the need to do the sub for sub routine, I don't know. That said, he does seem to have some decent enough content there, so check it out if you want to. Next up, I have two comments from a guy whose logo is a Kinder Surprise egg, and he is called Kids Planet. And his comments read, I like it too, nice, with a smiley, or is it a smiley? Something like that. And then nice, very nice. And that's basically it. And he's actually looking at some of my older videos as well, so he's gone way, way back. Now again, he seems to be one of these channels that hasn't put much content out recently. His last upload was about 2 months at the time of this. And all seems to be quite nice stop motion stuff as well. So maybe he was genuine, maybe he wasn't. But it's just such a short, sweet comment. The first two comments that I showed you earlier, I can see quite easily why they were held as spam, because they're sub for sub. YouTube does actually have something in its algorithm to try to pick stuff up like that, so that it deposits them in your spam folder. I don't really see why Kids Planet's comments got picked up like that, but they have for some reason. Now the next comment is blatantly spammy. It comes from a man called Jack Terry. That's his actual name for his channel. And I'm assuming the avatar is himself. It's a man in a suit. And it reads, I am a professional trader making on average £5,000 plus, focusing on risk management. I look forward to offering some guidance to fellow traders. Open brackets. Why am I doing this for free? Simple. Been in the industry for ages now, and I'm sick of people asking you money for false promise. In the market there are enough money for everybody. Exclamation mark, close bracket, question mark. All you need is a good broker and a nice perfect strategy. That is what I can help you with. Feel free once again to contact me. Then he gives his email address, which I am not going to read out. Let's look at the channel. Absolutely no content whatsoever. Yes, I can easily see why that's been picked up as spam. Yeah, it's just literally the standard grey diagonal triangle type pattern that they have. And then some guy in a suit. It could be anybody. That's not necessarily going to be him by any stretch of the imagination. It is just going to be a picture of a man in a suit. But he has one subscriber. But absolutely no content. Not even so much as the light video. And even less as far as any information about himself is concerned. Yeah, I can easily see why YouTube picked him up as spam. The next up, I've got 3 comments from the same guy. His name is legit, and I know for a fact his channel is legit as well. I'm not subscribed to him or anything like that, but his comments are all comments of motivation, letting you know that you're doing something good. And they read, epic video friend, cool video buddy, neat video buddy. And it might be because it was so short and sweet, that might be why they got picked up. But you know, you look at his channel, he's pumping out content all the time. In fact, as of the recording that I'm making now, his last upload was yesterday. Now my next comment is possibly one of the most bizarre ones, because all it reads, very easy to understand. And this comes from a man called Harry Pham. Now, the thing is, this is actually a comment on a message I posted on the main page itself, which has had no comments from anybody else whatsoever. And I don't really know if anybody actually does bother to read the comments that you put on, you know, updates on your main YouTube message page. I know I don't. I just thought, yeah, it'll be nice to actually put something up on here, so that it actually does get some use. But I get a message from him just reading, very easy to understand. And when I look at his channel, this account has been suspended due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube policy against spam, gaming, misleading content or other terms of service violations. Now, I have absolutely no idea if he's been genuinely struck off or terminated or whatever you want to call it, or if he's just another, you know, person who's been caught up in the crossfire of YouTube's rather bizarre 3 strikes you're out process. I have no way of knowing. There's absolutely nothing on screen to give me any indications to what kind of content he had before, because obviously his channel is now at least suspended for the time being. Who knows? Can't really say, but given his comment was about a month ago, who knows? Couldn't really say. It's just a rather weird comment. I mean, who actually goes around telling people, yes, your messages are very easy to understand? And the final message is from We People Esperanto. Project disclosure on YouTube. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Now that's actually a comment on my most popular video today, which is my help needed to fix a lava lamp video, which is possibly one of my shortest videos, but it is by far my most popular video. I don't know why. Maybe I should do more videos asking for help. Maybe I should post a video saying, how do I get more popular on YouTube, or how do I make better videos on YouTube, or how do I get more views on YouTube, or how do I get more subscribers on YouTube? At this point, I really don't know. That's the spam filter for you. Some of which just really are obviously spam, some are obviously just calls for attention, some are genuinely good comments that I don't see why they have had that kind of treatment. I suppose it's just the bizarreness of YouTube. I don't know. If anybody knows how YouTube's algorithm works in this regard, please drop me a comment. and feel free to let me know what your thoughts were otherwise. I'm always looking for feedback, and that is of course what the comment section is for. So thank you for watching. If you've managed to last the distance, then you're pretty good by me as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.